I can make like a huge compilation version. Long after the sun is set, its luminosity replaced by street lights and building light fixtures. You finally arrive back in the neighborhood near Procy's bar in Orient City's Central Ward.
Woo! Had a feeling that poor car bite the dust. At least we had the silver lining of surviving until we got outside the walls. An hour of walking to the nearest station where the car broke down? Then a 30-minute train ride after? Yeah, I'm beat. We made it back. Isn't that good enough? Good enough? I don't know about that, but yeesh. You sure are tough, Brandon.
No, I'm not.
Why'd I have to walk from the spot the car broke down anyway? My bike still moves just fine.
Can I go ahead of the others, boss? We promised Huckle and Game we would all come back together.
Listen, pal. I know you did your little ritualistic end-of-story promise thing. But who's gonna have me walk back and get that bike, huh? Me!
Do not worry, boss. If you're too tired, I will carry you there.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't even think about that. I'll go myself.
Huh? Some people are in front of the bar. 5 figures stand at the entrance to Procy's bar, located in a shopping district alley.
Oh, there they are. Hey, welcome back.
Kirsch? And also... Oh, a good 5 hours after the point YH stream ended. Looks like my read was on the timing was right on point. If you were going to have such an insane battle, you could have at least called me. I wanted to drop kick that thing through the screen.
Naruhito, Polaris Mask.
Oh, welcome back, all of you. I'm glad you're home safe. Boss, we're home. I took the liberty of watching your battle streams. Though you had Procy's help in the end, I must say how impressed I am that you fought off a Kaibutsu of that size. There is much I want to say, but for now, I will congratulate you on a job well done.
What's going on here? I see an unfamiliar face even.
They're all people who were worried sick about you, Procy.
Oh. Leaving a cryptic letter behind and going off on your own? You know how much of a pain it was to track you down? Gabby! Look, I wasn't trying to make it something big.
Well, Procy, no matter what you were trying or had intended, isn't there something you better say to these people first?
I know. Jeez. Sorry, everyone. Sorry for worrying you all.
Surprisingly forthcoming.
Hey! No need to be rude! I apologize when I think I've done something wrong, just like anyone would!
Glad you get it, then.
Inspector Game!
Barrow goes scurrying towards Game, then...
Oh, I'm so sorry! What are you...
Without bothering to come to a full stop, he drops to his knees, sliding into a speedy Japanese dogeza. It's basically, he's on his knees and is like bowing. And is like bowing for apologies. An incredible dogeza. Oh, look at Game's face.
You are my superior officer on this case, Inspector, yet I ignored your orders and went off on my own. Though you offered generous support, my actions in this case were still hardly befitting of a police officer. I have brought shame to your name, so I am ready for whatever it is that you throw at me.
Don't know whether to call you stupid or honest. Maybe stupid because you're honest. Well, if you understand the gravity of what you did, that makes this easier. The top brass is fully aware of what went on, and they've sent out this paper instructing on how you're to be dealt with. Yame pulls out a piece of paper from his pocket, and Barrel looks at it with obvious fear.
Yeah, I'd imagine. Well, wait, hold up. Sure, he went against orders, but... See, he brought back Procy safe and sound. He closed the case. So why does he gotta be dealt with? Akashi, I may be a hero, but I'm a civil servant and a member of this organization before that. There are all sorts of rules I need to follow, and since I've broken them, it's only natural I get punished. But that's just not fair.
This is how the real world works. Look, I mean, even in this current timeline, someone would have been like, yeah, that guy needs to be punished, even though he did a good thing. Like, you would have somebody saying that.
What happened to Barrel? How will he be dealt with? I'm ready to face the music, Inspector Game. Tell me what barrel I'm staring down.
Bracing yourself, huh? Salutes to your bravery. Well, here comes their judgment. Game opens up the paper and reads its contents aloud. 1 month.
Huh? 1 month?
1 month of reduced pay, reason being that you utilized a government vehicle for non-government purposes.
That's it? But what about disobeying orders? Or acting outside of jurisdiction, or...
What are you whimpering about? Weren't you the one who gave that grand speech about achieving justice, about fighting for what you believed in? Hold your head up high, pup. Clearing the way and convincing the higher-ups, that's my job. Though, I took a bit of a hit in my salary, too. Responsibility as your senior officer and all that. Game forces a smile on his face as he says this.
Game! Inspector Game! Oh, thank you! I knew I looked up to the right guy! Whoa! Hey! Hands off! You're crushing my ribs! And quit wagging your tail! Oh, right. The car ended up totaled on the way back.
Well, the repair costs will probably come out of your salary. I can't do a thing about that one, so don't get your hopes up.
What? Inspector!
That'll be a huge financial blow. How much will we have to pay out?
Don't worry about it. Hey, how much do cops get paid again?
I don't know exactly, but whenever I meet with Game, he always picks the cheapest thing on the menu.
How much do cops get paid? Hey, I can hear you. Why do you gotta go and expose how dirt poor I am to everyone? Sorry. Yes, I'm surviving on microwave meals for a while that... Dude, you ain't in that dire straits if you can get microwave stuff. If you can get microwave stuff, you ain't in that dire straits. Unless the economy has flipped its head. It's what I get for standing up for what I believe is right, but that doesn't make it any less painful. Then how about taking up a side gig in the underground arena? I think you can make a killing in fight money. I'll pass. I know full well how not cut out I am at pro wrestling. Hang in there. I'm probably getting... I shouldn't say this, but I'm probably going to get a pay cut too. Need me to lend you any cash? No need. This is the path I chose, and I don't want to make trouble for people. More importantly, you really helped out during this case. I can't thank you enough for your help. Now, I can't rightly offer my thanks in any material fashion, but come down to the police station if you need a helping hand. I'll solve just about anything with these police skills of mine. Oh, and don't hesitate to stop by, even if you don't need any help. Some professionalism be too much to ask? You're getting all red, too. Huh? Oh, right. What am I even going on about? Oh. I think I'm getting a pay cut, too, so I shouldn't really talk. Go Mesa! I was watching your battle stream, too! Incredible techniques you got there! It was so beautiful, and it was just as gentle as you are, Go Mesa. I've known you for a good while, but I had no idea you were capable of battling like that. Oh, thank you, Kirsch. But honestly, I was surprised myself. Having my super move work on such a big kaibutsu, I think that was a first for me. You never used it like that before? I guess it's not for nothing you're an A-rank hero with no real battles under your belt. I can't let myself fall behind. I'll put together a hardcore training regimen the moment I get back home. Come to think of it, I haven't heard the name of Go Mesa's super move before, but this is the first time I've actually seen it. On second thought, I probably have seen it before, but it wasn't nearly as fancy as that. I imagine his single-minded desire to live with you again is what changed him. One could hardly deny that through worry and uncertainty, Go Mesa has grown through this ordeal. Both as a hero and as a person. Whoa, let's not go overboard here. I don't think becoming someone important enough to influence his life. I don't remember becoming someone important enough to influence his life that much. Well, you may disagree, but I think that's long been the case. Uncle, do you think I have changed? Since that day you made me transform for the first time? I do. At least in my point of view. The way I've seen you fight, well, that's changed in unimaginable ways. I can still remember how much you trembled when you got started. I didn't feel a hint of hesitation in you in that last fight of yours. And I have to believe that it was because you found your reason to fight. I think that you would become very hero-like. Oh, thank you, Uncle! Wait, boss, you were involved in Go Mesa becoming a hero?
Oh, right. I never did tell you. Yes. I was Gomesa's operator when he first transformed. As he witnessed the battle between Hiro and Kaibutsu, he strongly wished for a peaceful world free of fighting. And that desire made a hero of him. Though, truth be told, he was nigh incapable of attacks at the start. I've said this a few times before, but I was bad at fighting, even though I am a hero. I was always afraid. I always thought we should not fight, and we should just understand each other. After speaking with everyone and battling together, I made up my mind. I was ready to fight. I will not run from fighting. I will face battle. That's how I will make peace. It is very hard to find a good answer for that, but I will keep on thinking. Because I want us all to live together in peace and happiness. Unending dream, huh? You're best. I'm cheering you on. Oh, thank you! I will not run away anymore. You have helped so much, Brandon. We could not have found Boss without you. Thank you very much. If you need me to help as a hero, please call anytime. I'll do my best to be useful. Okay, bar's unlocked. Get in there, all of you. You don't want to be yapping out in the alley all night, do you? Come on, I'll treat you to some drinks. Now that's the convenience I like. We have a ready-made party grounds. Party grounds? What are you getting at? Well, you see, we came here ready for a party to celebrate on your safe return. Kirsch and Polaris Mask hold up bags they brought and smile broadly. A box with a nice cake inside, a bucket of fried chicken, plates of hors d'oeuvres. There's no end to the party food contained within them. A party? Perfect. I was famished. Whoa, would you mind us attending this esteemed event as well? Be my guest. We're commemorating all your hard work too. Now we're talking. I was dying of hunger. Let's get the grub ready and chow down. Hey, wait, all of you. Yeah, people throw parties at my bar all the time, but it ain't no exclusive party spot. Besides, a party for me? I'm not. Without waiting for Procy to answer, the group begins to bring item after item for the party into the bar. The nerve. Why not take the day off and say the bar is rented out for the night? We're going to need some time to get the bar operating again anyway, right? So it was you, Huckle! I knew they wouldn't have come up with this on their own! Whatever do you mean? Oh, whatever do you mean? Though perhaps you should count your blessings Reiki isn't here. He does love a good party. I ain't gonna forget this. Just watch your back, you hear? Hey, can you put those desks together? There's no way these hors d'oeuvres will fit on just one. Why use desk when there's a perfectly good table right here? Hang on, I'll carry it over. Whoa! You got some level 10 spicy chicken? I can't get enough of this stuff. There's levels. Hey, no eating till everyone... Wrong voice. Hey, no eating till everyone's at their seats. You think I'm not starving too? Wow, this cake looks very fancy. It looks very tasty. Well, I did promise to have a special cake ready for when Procy came back. These good for cups? If anyone wants to drink beer, I'll bring in the mugs. I think I'll have a beer in that case. This is my first time here, I must say. I'm impressed by the alcohol selection. How about writing an article about the bar if you can? It'll make for good marketing. Certainly. In fact, I'm thinking of writing an article about the whole case. I want to come up with a good title now. As the preparations for the party get well underway, Procy simply watches everything unfold from his perch behind the counter as the owner. Not a big party guy?
Huh? Well, where did you come from? Anyway, it's not that I don't like festivities and the like. I couldn't run a bar if I didn't. I'm just embarrassed, you know? A party? For me?
Shy guy, huh? That's pretty cute.
Shut up! I'm not gonna let someone so much younger than me call me cute.
Alright, how old are you? How old are you? We can...
You're not gonna go join the others? Got something to talk to me about? Or something?
There is something I'm curious about. It is a little something yet.
Ah, well, let's hear it.
I was wondering, why did you take Gomez in?
What do you mean, why? Do I look cold-hearted enough to abandon someone out in the streets and in need? I took him in because he had nowhere to live. That's all. Now off with you. What's with that look?
Fine. It ain't no riveting tale, but you has to hear it. With a sigh of resignation, Procy puts down the glass he'd been polishing and sits down. He's a lot like how I used to be. That's why I couldn't leave him all by his lonesome. Gomez is like how you used to be? That's kind of hard to imagine.
You don't need to come out and say it. Do you not have a decent bone in your body? Come on!
I'm not talking about our personalities. Heck, we're basically polar opposites. You see, I was a born rebel. I lashed out at everyone and did everything I thought I needed to survive. And since I was snatched away from where I grew up, I was always looking for a place to call home, where my heart belonged. I met a lot of heroes on that journey, people like Reiki and Huckle, and I managed to find where I belong. Gomez, though, he hadn't experienced any of that. When I saw him quivering in fear, I just couldn't help but see the old version of me in him. So I figured I'd have to make that a place for him. A little sentimental of me, but it is what it is. Procy's eyes turned to Gomez, surrounded by all the others and innocently grinning with excitement. I find myself laughing at how soft I was back then, how much I let emotions run my life. But at the very least, I am confident that I didn't do the wrong thing. Procy, you really are. You're really cool.
Shut up, you! I didn't do what I did for Gomeza because I wanted praise. So don't look at me like that. You're gonna put me on edge. Anyway, that's enough about my dull past. Go on, get. Have fun with the others.
Oh, but you're the star of the show, Procy. You want us to party without you?
I'm fine being here, watching the party from afar. That's what I'm built for.
Not anymore.
Boss, you cannot just watch. You're the star of the show tonight. Go, Mesa! Hey, let me go! Don't treat me like I'm a stuffed toy! He's right, Procy. Besides, I made you your favorite pudding cake, all to make you happy tonight. What? How do you know my favorite sweet? Must have been your balls. The nerve. You like pudding, huh? That's kind of unexpected. Yeah, he eats it. Yeah, he eats it like all the time. Whenever he goes to that little lady's bakery, he always loads up on baked pudding. Ah, enough! You've done enough damage to my image! Held firmly in Gomesa's arms, Procy is sat down in the party's seat of honor. In front of him is a towering pudding cake, flanked by all sorts of food and drinks. Aside from all that, he is surrounded by all the smiles of his friends, both those who had waited at home for his return and those who have gone to get it. Well, here goes. All together now? Welcome home, Procy. Welcome home. Procy's gruff expression gradually gives way to a smile. Yeah. I'm home. Okay, so it's actually called Golden Spirits at Dawn. There's so much I gotta catch up on now, too.
お疲れ様っす。さあさあ、早いとこ現場行きましょう。現場。危険の香りが本官たちを待ってるっす。